We need a win to record a very important bilateral series tomorrow. How's the team? Will there be any changes from the team?
Yeah, there will be one or two changes. We've discussed them. We'll finalize again later this evening. But yeah, the team's great. The team have worked incredibly hard. The effort the boys have put in has been nothing short of exceptional. We're working incredibly hard. The guys are improving all the time, which for me is so heartwarming. It's so nice when you start a project and you get some young players and you see them getting better and better. That really makes it so rewarding and worthwhile. So yes, we're really, really hoping that we can pull it out tomorrow and we can get that elusive series win, because it'll just kickstart this group so nicely. It'll just give us so much confidence going forward.
So what is that Sri Lanka needs to do tomorrow to make it win this tomorrow's game?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that they've played our spinners very well. I coached Mark Boucher, and I know Mark Boucher was big on sweep, and that's how he played his game. So I knew that they would be prepared for that. The wickets haven't gripped and turned as much as we were hoping for, but I think tomorrow they'll grip and turn a little bit more. And if we can just create some doubt, that's all we're wanting. We haven't been able to create that doubt because the ball hasn't gripped and turned as much as it did in the Indian series. So I'm hoping we can do that tomorrow. And then we've got plans to try and obviously make them score in different areas. And if we can get them scoring in different areas, we might create that mistake, which will ultimately lead to that wicket for us. David, if I had my way, I'd put him straight back in tomorrow. No, it's been so nice having KJ down. He batted for probably an hour in the nets today. He's hitting the ball extremely well. He's obviously just short of where he needs to be in terms of his return to play protocols. The doctors have been very diligent with that, so we hopefully going to have him up to speed. There isn't a time frame on it because we obviously don't want to jeopardize anything going forward with a T20 World Cup. Obviously, as coach, I'm hoping sooner rather than later. But we've got to adhere to all the medical advice that's given to us as well, and we obviously have to listen to KJ, who's every day is on the improve. So hopefully, without putting any time frame to it, hopefully we'll see him for a 2020 or two in the South African series. I think it's going to be the ability of the spinners to really control the game tomorrow. They've got Rabada, we've got Dushman Chamira, both world-class quick bowlers. They played Vian Mulder, we got Shamika Karunaratne, who's done a wonderful job for us. So it is similar. The key for me, Shamsi, we saw Shamsi get 5 wickets the other night. The key for me, and that's without wanting to put too much pressure on our spinners, is a spinner really standing up for us tomorrow and really taking the game by the scruff of the neck. I think first things first, though, is we need to strike in the power play. And we saw South Africa strike in the power play in the second game and have us 3 down very quickly. I think that's going to be the defining factor, and that will fall onto Dushmanta and somebody else to do that for us. So wickets is always going to be something that we strive for, because wickets stop the rate, and we need to be able to put them under some sort of pressure. So to answer your question, I guess is the team that does that best is the team that's going to come out on top tomorrow night. Yeah, look, and again, Dasun and myself, we sit down and debrief all the time around phases in games, when to use players, when to use bowlers, and I think those are just calls that were taken. It worked for us in game 1, and it's just what Dus thinks at that time is going to be the determining factor in the game. All I can say about Chamika is that he has not let us down in any way. He's been a revelation, certainly with his batting and his bowling. Whenever he comes on and bowls, it's strange. Something always tends to happen. He bowls his bouncer really well. With something that we've encouraged him to do is to use his bouncer, because that just messes up the feet work of the batsman a little bit. Suddenly they can't come down the wicket to him, and he's done that. He's done that really, really well. So Again, I can't fault Shamika. He's been wonderful. He's been a great find for us as a genuine all-rounder. Yeah, I do. I really do. Andrew, I think he works extremely hard at his game. He's hitting the ball as well as I've ever seen him hit the ball. We kind of saw glimpses in that 30 the other night. He was really disappointed to get out. You know, he should have theoretically hit that one out the ground. But you know, he's playing well. I don't have any issues around his form at the moment. I've got no issues around the way he's leading the team, and there's certainly no issues around his work ethic. So I'm very confident that there's a match-winning innings from Dasun Shanaka just around the corner.
We've heard a lot of talk from Bhanuka Rajapaksha. When's he going to walk the talk?
He got a good ball the other night from Rabada. And to be fair to Bhanuka, and I've said it to him, and I think I've said it publicly as well. Since he's come back, he's been nothing short of a model professional. He's got stuck in. His work ethic is good. He's met every requirement that we've wanted. Yes, he's been short of runs. You know, that can happen. But yeah, we need a score here. He needs a score for us. So yeah, whether we play him tomorrow or not, that's a different debate. But with the work that he's put in, I do think we'll get some reward with him. Whether that's in the shorter 2020 game or in the ODIs. But again, I can't fault his work ethic at the moment. I think, you know, we all learned a lesson around that last episode, and he's come back incredibly positive and incredibly hungry to do well for us, which is a good thing.